nasty. That is probably somewhat of a travesty having me. Then he told the people you can call me your majesty. Keep your battery
Who is your favorite rapper? Well, mine is MF Doom. He takes me out of this reality through his lyricism, rhymes, and beats. MF Doom brings me into a mystical reality of a comic book-like world where he and other rappers are super villains. Daniel Dumile AKA MF Doom was born January 9th, 1971 and is an English hip-hop rapper and recorder/producer from Long Island, New York. He is known for his supervillain stage persona and his unique lyrics. Dumile has used several stage names through his career, most notably as MF Doom. Beginning his career as a member of the group KMD, he has since appeared in several collaborative projects such as DangerDoom with Danger Mouse, JJ with Jneiro Jarel, and Madvillain with Madlib. Daniel Dumile as Devil of X formed the group KMD in 1988 with his younger brother DJ Subrick and another MC called Rodin. They had two albums which I am not going to cover, called Mr. Hood and Black Bastard. Black Bastard was shelved by the recording studio for being too controversial. Before becoming MF Doom, his younger brother in KMD died, and Daniel was homeless, sleeping on park benches. This caused a fire to stir in his soul. Being angry at the rap industry, he decided to become a villain, MF Doom. MF Doom took on the persona of his supervillain for the first time in his album Operation Doomsday. Specifically, he is Doom from the Fantastic Four comic series. This album is not his most refined or villainous sounding work, but is a spectacular foundation for him. The album is more of a regular rap album with comic book elements compared with his later albums. In the song Doomsday, MF Doom says he is back and is ready to destroy the rap industry and hurt them so badly because of all the harm they did to him in the early 90s. He says rap is no longer about rhymes and it is more about fame, power, and money. MF Doom says rappers are weak and will not own up for their actions they did, saying that he is a terrorist that claims responsibility. Doom also comments that he drinks a mix of gin and tang, which is a powdered orange drink, which is a weird and interesting thought for a villain. Imagine you're a villain at your local bar just drinking gin and tang combined together. MF Doom even mentions in this song his brother's death and his struggle with poverty during the years after KMD. Madvillainy, in my opinion, is one of Doom's best albums. He is quick on witty rhymes and wordplay. Madlib is also on the beats, making Doom's flow extremely smooth and overall enhancing the experience by an extra 100%. Doom also starts to embrace his comic book villainy in this album by putting clips of Fantastic Four TV show bites in his music. MF Doom also embraces his villainous actions too. For example, on the song Curls, through the beats and Doom's rhymes, it feels like you are right next to Doom as he is committing a robbery. You can even hear the revolver reload in the beats. Doom's flow brings me into a hypnotic state, giving me a visual of what is happening. In this album, he also uses Doom in the third person. Doom does this, Doom does that, which is very interesting, almost like I am reading a comic book. The song Accordion is the opening track on this album, and it is pure genius. MF Doom is rapping on a beat, and with an amazing flow over an accordion beat that Madlib created. The song says his music is timeless and is from the future, calling out other rappers for using ghostwriters. Doom also says, "Keep your glory gold and glitter," saying that he is not in it for the money. He also in the song compares the mic to two swords with two blades on them, saying the way he uses the mic is like a weapon. Most importantly, MF Doom says rappers slip like Freudian and play themselves like an accordion, as you have to move yourself with an accordion to play it. Food is just an interesting and unique album, having every track named after some type of food. For example, beef wrap and hoe cakes. The album is different than other albums, and that is what makes it great. It is different by the theme of food. An example in the song Cookies is he compares girls to different kinds of cookies. For example, Oreos, Chips Ahoy, and Thin Mints, and he always gives them unique personalities. One of my favorite things in this album is MF Doom says he is a rhyming cannibal, implying that he eats other rappers up. In the song One Beer, MF Doom is rapping about a party where all these rappers are just going after this one last beer. Doom has a whole six-pack though, and he threatens to cut one of these rappers into pieces when they try to grab one of his beers from his six-pack. Doom is basically saying rappers are arguing over this one last beer, and he describes how they're planning out like a heist and robbery to steal this beer. Food is probably one of the easiest albums to get into, even if you're not a rap fan. It has a very straight and consistent theme, which is well placed out and thought out. Compared to Madvillainy, still, which I think Madvillainy is much better in my opinion for a rap album. But Food is consistent, has a story, has events take place and all that, but Madvillainy has, in my opinion, better rhymes and also has a better kind of sounding album. But Food is kind of easier to understand. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you feel like it or if you enjoyed this content. I do a variety of content, so if you want me to cover something, just tell me in the comments below. Thanks for watching and have a doomstastical day.